to your point about the job the officials do, I think something people often overlook is the size of the men on the field. You're being asked as an official to make a call when you've got enormous men that can be blocking anything from your vision. So, you've got to factor that in as well. Mike, I don't know if you remember this as well as I do, but I remember the league owners meeting you and I both attended when Mike Holmgren stood up and said he liked the standard of if 20 people in a bar knew what the call should be, then that's what the call should be. In other words, is it clear and convincing and obvious? Should that be the standard for either a sky judge to insert him or herself or for replay assist?
Yeah, it should be, Amy. And I don't know how we've gotten to where we have gotten now, where we're re-officiating every play. And that was never the intent of replay. The intent was, as Mike said that, I then took it to 50 drunks in a bar.
I remember that. Oh, and by the way, you're absolutely right. I had recalled 50 guys. It is 50 drunks. That's right.
50 drunks in a bar, if they think it's a catch, then it ought to be a damn catch. But we make things so complicated that, and again, I think that's where, to me, replays has done some good things. Yes. Okay. It's gotten more plays right. Okay. I buy that. You know what it's done to me though, in my mind? It's made the officiating worse. I mean, and that's a terrible thing for me to say. I mean, because those are all my brothers are out there, but it's become too much of a crutch for them. I mean, back in my day when I was on the field, albeit it was short, you had to make your own decisions. I mean, when you threw the flag for pass interference, you had to get that damn flag to the spot of the pass interference. Now the guy throws a flag and Big Brother comes on and fouls at the 32-yard line. Okay, you go put the flag at the 32-yard line. It's just for the psyche of officials, I don't think it's really made them better. And maybe we shouldn't worry about that, I guess, if the fact that there's more calls that end up correctly being made through technology. But I'm not really overly a fan of replay and what it's done to the game and to officiating, but it's here and it ain't going backwards. It's only going to go forward and it's only going to get bigger. And so we just have to accept that fact. But we also have to accept the fact that we can't do what Bill Belichick said, which is make everything reviewable, because he would say, it's not going to add to the number of challenges. Yes, it is going to add. I used to say, Bill, it is going to add to the number of challenges because coaches only challenge they have less than one challenge per game that they use. It's like 0.6 or something. You let them challenge everything. And then to me, they will challenge everything knowing they're going to get it right. And now they get 3 challenges. So it's a slippery slope, however you look at it. But it's quite the topic.
You can't make every play challengeable. Every single game would last 3 years, and we would have no seasons. It would be awful. Has there been any discussion to implement Sky Judge for the playoffs this year?
No. I think, look, at the Sky Judge has been used in now the spring leagues. If you want to essentially call me a side judge or Dean Blandino a side judge, giving us the right to interject ourselves immediately and on plays that can be corrected. It's the same role of that it would be that. I think the committee discussed that. They didn't like it. They want the game left on the field. Well, the game's no longer left on the field anyways, because I remember, Amy, when we first brought replay back in, Mike Holmgren said, okay, we'll go to replay, but only the referee can make the decision. We can't, nobody else can't get any input. So even the replay official couldn't talk. All he could do was show them the pictures. And then those 7 guys on the field were responsible for making the decisions. Well, then it opened up and replay chimed in with their opinion to the referee. And now we're in New York, and New York is basically making the decisions in New York. It's just, it's left the stadium. It's left the field, left the stadium, and now it's in New York. And it's, to me, it's just, let's put it this way. I wouldn't want to be an official nowadays.
Check out new episodes of What the Football with Suzy Shuster and Amy Trask every Tuesday. Watch us on the Rich Eisen Show YouTube page or follow and listen wherever you get your podcasts.